another episode of Thought Leaders for Tomorrow. Today we have with us Ms Reena Sachdev, who is the founder of Travel Arena, a luxury travel company. Welcome, Reena.
Thanks, Lavya.
So today we'll be speaking to Reena and understanding her insights on the travel industry. Should we get started?
Yes.
Okay. So my first question to you is, what has your journey so far been in the travel industry and what's your experience been like?
The journey so far is long, but the experience has been really good. So I always knew I wanted to get into travel since I was in school. When I went for my first trip to one of those 23-day Sea Europe vacations, and I loved it, but then I realized that it's too fast-paced and I need to go a little bit slow to really understand countries. So even before I graduated, I had a job as a counter staff with Pony, started there, worked for another company where I dealt with corporates. After that, again came back to Pony, but in the head office doing products. So luckily, in a very short span, had good exposure. And then at around 23, 24, I decided, let me just open something on my own because the best time to fail. So luckily, I'm still here. So yeah, that's about it. And that's how Travel Arena happened.
Wow, that sounds wonderful. So as a young entrepreneur like yourself, how do you see, young leaders bringing about a change in the travel industry?
I think, first of all, our industry is one of the most evolving ones all the time. So for a young person, it's very easy to adapt because there's something new always ready. There's no old learning here for you. Whatever you bring to the table is the in thing. I mean, 10 years back, there was no Airbnb, there were no backpackers, there were no such trips happening, no glamping holidays. Now, everything is new. And with current times, travel will further change. So for somebody who's young, I think they just bring what their mind has inside to the table. And I'm sure everybody will adapt as long as it's sensible.
Absolutely. Also, do you think, in your experience, have you ever come across any kind of ideological differences when working with more senior members in the travel industry?
Yeah, I mean, everybody has their own different thought processes, and especially if a certain thought process or an ideology has worked in the past, you tend to accept it that this is going to happen or this is going to work going further as well. So with all due respect, people think differently, and I've always met people with different ideologies, and it's good to just imbibe those, take the best out of them. So it's been in a positive stride for me.
So coming to the ongoing pandemic, how do you personally think your organization has, coped or kind of overcome COVID-19 and all of its associated, consequences?
Overcoming is still to happen because we're still waiting for travel to begin. But the good thing about COVID is it's given us time to actually go in retrospect, do things that we would never find the time to do, like upping our social media game, connecting with our hoteliers or suppliers on a slightly more personal level, connecting them to our clients at ease right now with webinars and things like that, and actually gearing ourselves up better for when things open up once more. So for us, COVID has honestly been a blessing in disguise to really just pause, slow down, restructure.
Right. Also, how do you think luxury travel is particularly going to change post-COVID? Do you think there are going to be any major trends that will emerge?
First of all, people who are not doing luxury travel, they are going to appreciate the luxury travel more. That's going to be a trend that I see going further because after all of this, your hygiene standards are important, your wellness is very important. So to choose their holiday based on resorts, hotels, wherever they are going, how well equipped they are. And obviously when it's luxury, the standards are higher, the maintenance levels are better, hotels are more clear. Not that non-luxury hotels are not clear, of course they are clear, but current scenario wants you to be a little bit more cautious. So luxury is definitely going to only increase according to me.
So finally, Reena, as a young entrepreneur like yourself, what kind of advice would you want to give someone who wants to join the travel industry in the near future?
Please join it only if it's your passion. Don't join it just because you want to travel. Travel will happen. Everything will come along. But it's a totally passion-driven industry. And a lot of people assume that it's not very monetarily satisfying. That is not true as well. When you really put your heart to it and you will give it all you have, all results will come up. So just be passionate about it. That's all I have to say to anybody.
Great. Thank you so much for chatting with us today, Reena. It was lovely speaking with you.
Same here, Aravya.